Manifestation revolutionaries, you've been fighting, forcing, and struggling with the law of assumption because nobody told you the secret that changes everything, the path of least resistance principle that makes manifestation 100 times easier and faster. Today, I'm revealing why your manifestations feel like uphill battles and how understanding the path of least resistance will transform your entire law of assumption practice from exhausting struggle to effortless flow. Here's what's happening. You're using law of assumption correctly, affirming, visualizing, living in the end, but you're working against the path of least resistance instead of with it, creating unnecessary struggle and delays. The path of least resistance is a universal principle stating that energy always flows through the easiest route available. Water flows downhill, not uphill. Electricity follows the path of least resistance, and manifestations arrive through whatever route requires the least effort and resistance. But here's where manifestors mess up. You decide exactly how your manifestation must arrive, who must deliver it, and when it must appear. Then you use the law of assumption to force that specific path, completely ignoring that the universe might have an easier route planned. It's like insisting on walking through a brick wall when there's an open door 5 feet away. Your assumption says, I will get through this wall, and you succeed eventually. But it's unnecessarily difficult because you refuse the path of least resistance. Let me give you real examples. You assume I'm in a relationship with my specific person, while the universe is trying to bring you someone even better who's already interested in you. You're forcing the difficult path, SP, who doesn't want you, while ignoring the easy path, someone ready and available. Or you assume I have my dream job at this specific company, while the universe has arranged a better opportunity at a different company. You're creating resistance by fixating on one path, when the path of least resistance would deliver your desire faster through a different route. Here's how to identify whether you're on the path of least resistance or fighting against it. The path of least resistance feels easy, flows naturally, includes synchronicities and coincidences, creates excitement and curiosity, and requires minimal force. When you're against the path of least resistance, everything feels hard. You're constantly overcoming obstacles. You need excessive willpower. You feel exhausted from affirming. Doubts plague you constantly. Nothing flows naturally. The path of least resistance shows up as unexpected opportunities that feel aligned. People appearing synchronistically to help. Doors opening that you didn't knock on. Ideas and inspirations that feel exciting. Natural momentum building without force. But because these things don't match your specific plan, you often ignore them. You're so attached to your manifestation arriving through person A that you reject the universe's gift through person B. You're so fixated on path 1 that you can't see path 2 is easier and better. Here's the powerful question that changes everything. Am I forcing a specific path, or am I open to the universe's path of least resistance? If you're exhausted and struggling, you're forcing. If you're flowing and trusting, you're aligned. Now let me teach you how to use the law of assumption with the path of least resistance instead of against it. This is the upgrade that transforms manifestation from hard to effortless. Instead of assuming I have this specific outcome through this specific path, assume I have the essence of my desire through whatever path is easiest and best. Focus on the feeling and outcome, not the specific route. For example, instead of I'm in a relationship with John, assume I'm in a fulfilling, loving relationship. See the difference? You're claiming the essence, loving relationship, while leaving the path of least resistance open, maybe John, maybe someone better. Instead of I got hired at Google, assume I have my dream job that fulfills me and pays abundantly. You're specifying the outcome, dream job, while allowing the universe to deliver it through whatever company is the path of least resistance. This doesn't mean giving up on specific desires. It means holding your specific desire loosely while remaining open to the universe bringing something equal or better through an easier path. You can assume your SP while simultaneously being open to someone better if that's the path of least resistance. The magic formula: I have essence of desire or something better through the path of least resistance in the perfect timing. This assumption combines specificity with flexibility, desire with surrender, intention with trust. Here's where law of assumption mastery deepens, following the intuitive breadcrumbs that show you the path of least resistance. The universe constantly sends you signs, synchronicities, and inspirations guiding you toward the easiest path. But if you're rigidly attached to your specific plan, you miss these divine breadcrumbs. You ignore the job posting that caught your eye because it's not at your specific company. You dismiss the person showing interest because they're not your specific person. You reject opportunities because they don't match your detailed plan. The path of least resistance speaks through repeated signs pointing in a direction, synchronicities that feel meaningful, sudden inspirations and ideas, people or opportunities appearing unexpectedly, things flowing easily in a particular direction, excitement and curiosity about certain paths. Your job as a conscious manifester is to assume the end result powerfully while following the breadcrumbs flexibly. Live in the end of having your desire, but stay alert and responsive to the universe's guidance about the easiest route to get there. This is the dance between masculine and feminine manifestation energy. Masculine: clear intention, powerful assumption, unwavering faith. Feminine: flexibility, receptivity, trust in divine timing and pathways. Both are essential. Now here's the beautiful paradox that confuses people. Surrendering to the path of least resistance doesn't weaken your manifestation power, it strengthens it exponentially. When you release attachment to specific paths, you remove the resistance that was blocking your manifestation. Your assumption becomes pure because it's not contaminated with control issues. Your vibration rises because you're trusting instead of forcing. Think about it. Which is more powerful? I must have it exactly this way or I'll be unhappy. Desperation, control, lack. Or I claim my desire and trust the universe to deliver it through the best possible path. Confidence, trust, abundance. The second approach carries way more manifestation power because there's no resistance. You're assuming the end without micromanaging the journey. You're claiming your desire without choking it with control. This is why people often manifest after they give up. They finally stopped forcing a specific path and allowed the path of least resistance to work. They surrendered the how and who and when, keeping only the what. Powerful manifestors, here's your breakthrough. Use law of assumption to claim your desires powerfully. Then surrender to the path of least resistance for easy, fast delivery. Assume the end what you want with absolute certainty, but release attachment to the means, how it arrives. Trust that the universe sees paths you can't see, knows people you haven't met, and can deliver through routes you haven't imagined. Stop fighting the current. Flow with it while holding your destination clearly in mind. That's when manifestation becomes effortless magic instead of exhausting work. That's all for today, beautiful souls. Ready to manifest through the path of least resistance? Like and subscribe for more flow-based manifestation wisdom. Unlock your inner genius. Get your free ebook with 7 powerful practices to activate your spiritual gifts and manifest your highest potential. Link in the About section. Dive deeper. Visit Miracles Unfold blog for exclusive angel number interpretations, advanced spiritual guidance, and manifestation techniques not shared anywhere else. Find the link on our channel's main page or in the About section below the channel banner. Thanks for watching and have a great day.